Well now, hello there. Pull up a chair, get comfortable. It's your old pal, Masta Tatas, here. You know, I was just sitting here thinking, a lot of folks talk about retirement as if it's the end of the road, the final chapter. You hang up your work boots, you get your gold watch, and then, what? Sit on the porch and watch the world go by. Well, let me tell you something from a fella who's seen 65 spins around the sun. That's a load of malarkey. Imagine retiring not just from your job, but retiring asterisk into asterisk, a world of endless possibilities. A world where every single day holds the potential for a new discovery, a new passion. A world where every brush stroke you make on a canvas, every melody you strum on a guitar, every little birdhouse you put together brings a kind of joy and purpose you might have forgotten was even possible. This isn't some fairy tale, my friends. This is the surprising, wonderful power of unlocking your inner artist, especially in what they call our golden years. Golden? I say they're platinum, if you am right. And I'm here to show you that it is absolutely 100% never too late to start. You see, for 40-odd years, most of us are on a treadmill. We're defined by our jobs. What do? People ask. You're a plumber, an accountant, a teacher, a salesman. That becomes your identity. And when that's gone, it can feel like a part of you is gone, too. A big, gaping hole right where your purpose used to be. It's a tricky feeling, that one. It can sneak up on you and make the days feel long and a little gray. But here's the secret they don't always tell you. That space isn't a void. It's an opportunity. It's a big, beautiful, blank canvas. And you, my friend, are holding the paint. Now, when I say artist, I can see some of you shaking your heads. Oh, not me, Tata. I can't even draw a straight line. Hogwash. Being an artist isn't about being Rembrandt or Beethoven. It's about expressing the unique, wonderful person that you are. It's about playing. Remember when you were a kid and you'd spend hours making mud pies or singing made-up songs at the top of your lungs? You weren't worried about whether your mud pie was gallery quality. You were just having fun, creating something from nothing. That kid is still inside you, just waiting for a chance to come out and play again. Let's talk about painting, for example. You go down to the craft store, you buy a little set of watercolors. Doesn't have to be fancy, some paper. And you just start. Paint your dog. Paint the flower pot on your windowsill. Paint the way the sunset looks from your kitchen window. Will it look exactly like the real thing? Probably not, and who cares? The point isn't to create a perfect photograph. The point is to notice. To really see the colors, the shapes, the way the light hits things. It slows you down. It pulls you into the present moment. All those worries about the bills or what the kids are up to, they just seem to fade away when you're trying to get the perfect shade of green for a leaf. Or how about music? I picked up an old ukulele a few years back. Thought it looked friendly. Couldn't play a single note. My first attempts sounded like a cat being stepped on. But I stuck with it. 20 minutes a day. I found some tutorials right here on this internet machine. And slowly, magically, the squawks started turning into chords. The chords turned into simple songs. Now am I going to be playing Carnegie Hall? Not unless they start a slightly off-key seniors' night. But the satisfaction of playing a little tune, of creating a harmony where there was just silence, it's a feeling that's hard to beat. It's a conversation you have with yourself, and it's always a good one. Now I want to hear from you. What's a creative thing you've always wanted to try but told yourself you couldn't? Maybe it's writing stories or learning pottery or even just getting better at taking pictures with your phone. Go on, be brave. Drop it in the comments below. Let's get a conversation going, because sharing that little dream is the first step to making it real. Don't be shy now. Your old pal Tata is reading every single one. And it's not just about the big, artsy things. Art is everywhere. Take gardening. That's a living art form. You're working with color, texture, and composition. You're nurturing life. Or what about cooking? Following a recipe is one thing, but when you start experimenting, adding a little of this, a little of that, that's your creativity bubbling up. You're an artist, and your medium is deliciousness, or woodworking. Taking a rough piece of wood and shaping it into something useful and beautiful with your own two hands, there's a primal satisfaction in that. It connects you to generations of craftsmen who came before you. You see what I'm getting at? We've been conditioned to think of art as something for a special, talented few. The truth is, the creative impulse is a fundamental part of being human. It's what separates us from the squirrels hoarding nuts. We have this deep-seated need to make our mark, to create something that wasn't there before, to say, I was here, and this is what I saw. This is what I felt. And you know, there's some real science to back this old fella up. Studies have shown that engaging in creative activities can reduce stress, fight off feelings of loneliness, and even improve your memory and cognitive function. It keeps the old noggin sharp. It's like taking your brain to the gym. When you're learning a new skill, your brain is firing on all cylinders, building new pathways. It's the best anti-aging cream on the market, and it doesn't cost a fortune. The biggest hurdle, the one I see trip people up time and time again, is the fear of not being good enough. That little voice in your head that says, people will laugh. You're just making a fool of yourself. Well, you tell that little voice to go take a long walk off a short pier. Who are you doing this for? You're doing it for asterisk, you asterisk. The joy is in the process, not just the final product. The mess, the mistakes, the happy accidents, that's all part of the dance. I've got a whole stack of paintings in my shed that are frankly terrible. But I had a blast making every single one of them. Each one taught me something. So here's your homework assignment from old Masta Tatas. This week I want you to pick one, just one small creative thing to do. Don't overthink it. It could be as simple as buying a coloring book and some colored pencils, or writing a short poem about your morning coffee, or trying to bake bread from scratch. Just try it. Give yourself permission to be a beginner. Give yourself permission to be gloriously, wonderfully imperfect. The world is full of critics. Don't be one of them to yourself. Be your own biggest cheerleader. The goal isn't to create a masterpiece. The goal is to discover a part of yourself you may have forgotten, to find a new way to have fun, and to fill your days with a little more color, a little more music, and a lot more joy. This chapter of your life can be the most creative, fulfilling, and satisfying one yet. You just have to be brave enough to pick up the brush. If these ideas resonate with you, and you're curious to dive deeper into understanding yourself and the patterns of human behavior that hold us back, I've poured a lot of my 65 years of observations into my books. You can find them right through the link in the description below. They're full of more of this kind of thinking, just simple truths to help you navigate this wonderful, complicated journey of life. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your day with me. It truly means the world. If you enjoyed our little chat, do an old man a favor and hit that like button, and maybe even subscribe so we can do this again. Until next time, be good to yourselves and go make something beautiful.